Oh yes, oh yes. Whoa! Back in that voice now. Wow. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here, where we look at amazing artists and I just share my thoughts and my expertise of what I hear, what the singers are doing. So whether it is vocal technique or performance background, this is not so much about their bios as much as it is about the actual singing performance. But today I do want to talk about a little bit of the bio of this artist. She is a bit different. I read her story on the internet, on Wikipedia, just researched it a bit, and my heart broke. When she was a little child, she was abused by her mother, Diana Ankudinova. Diana is an amazing artist, but her story is just amazing, and how it still led to her being this amazing talent now. It just shows you that if there's talent in you, it has to come out. So at 3 years old, she was left by her mother with a broken collarbone at a bus stop. And she was found, she was brought to the orphanage. And after a couple of years, someone actually adopted her, which was the biggest blessing of her life, probably. And the family that adopted her really helped her discover her musical talent. So this is an amazing story already in itself. And then she went on to win all these different competitions. Also, already when she was a child, she was part of all these ensembles and shows. But today I want to look at her singing Can't Help Falling in Love. Now, I have looked at it before, but it shocks me every single time I listen to it, and I want to comment a bit about what's happening. So we'll listen through it once first, and then we're going to go back and analyze what's happening with her voice. And we have a guest here. It's always our little dog, Nelly. I love that she's doing it in a minor key. Such mystique. I mean, even the intro makes you hush.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
I mean, it's like, what?
But I can't help falling in love with you.
Upper octave.
Say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I got goosebumps. Whoa. Her voice.
But I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh yes, oh yes. Wow! Back in that voice now. Wow. Whoa. Alrighty, let's go back and take a look. Okay, so first of all, that arrangement, I don't know who did that arrangement. It has some krutoi flavors in there. But even just the arrangement itself, the instrumentation, that entire backing track, it gives it so much drama. It sets it all up, and it just highlights everything she does so perfectly. So if she had used just like the traditional, like, let's say the Elvis version, which is probably one of the most well-known ones, she couldn't have highlighted what she does best in her voice. But let's talk about her technique a bit. So, of course, this beginning is just so exposed. It's so soft and subtle. And even that minor key, it just makes it so mysterious. She's standing there still. Take a deep breath. I mean, that first note, if someone doesn't know her, that's a shocker. You see this beautiful young girl. She's beautiful, she's graceful, and then she's not huge or anything, and she's this, I don't know how tall she is, but she's like this small, girl, and all of a sudden you hear this, what in the world's going on? So, low larynx, she's playing with the voice colors. This is a very depressed larynx, which it's not problematic if you're just using it for voice color and not doing it like in a very extreme way the entire time. It's not extremely low. I've read a lot and like, oh, she's a contralto. I don't know, really. It's not that low. This is a completely normal range for a female vocalist. Okay, it doesn't, like a true contralto. Like I'm a soprano. I can sing everything she does. I don't know how low she can go. I haven't listened to her, like what are her lowest notes ever. But I love that she doesn't just try to show off like, oh, I can sing high. Because we know she can, but she is enjoying that low timbre that she then shocks everyone. It's like, whoa. I mean, wise men say. It's a very low larynx. She could have gone, wise men say. This is very relaxed larynx, higher. But she does that. It's her trademark. Only who's I love that she's staying on the She's still giving it a lot of space in the back. Lots and lots of space. You can, if you look close, you can see, like, meaning the back of her tongue really goes down. The soft palate is way lifted. So she's giving it as much space as she possibly can to give it that timbre, that color. That's quite low, but it is low in her voice. I can hear it's quite low in her voice. But I can't. And by the way, it's actually very hard to sing this low and to be very, very, very accurate. You have to be really focused on your breath flow, because here's the thing. When you sing high, because your support muscles are like very engaged, you could jump up and down and sing high, like, that wouldn't really do much. But because when you're singing low, your engagement of the ab muscles it's very, very low. So the slightest even heartbeat, breath variation or movement can result in, like when someone just you could hear easily if something isn't steady. So she has to focus on this very even, very careful airstream. It's hard. And she still has this beautiful vibrato at the end of her pitches. Her vibrato is beautiful. I love that she does straight pitches, straight tone, and then only puts vibrato at the very end. And it's at a very pleasant speed. It's not too slow and wobbly. It's not too fast and shaky. It's beautiful. I mean, that timbre, that color. Okay, now she goes an octave higher, and she does start to incorporate head voice. So she kind of goes in a mix and then head. Wise men say. So still treading carefully still. She's not loud. She's not extremely intense yet. Keeping that energy from that lower octave, taking it up there. Also, she still keeps that lower larynx here. Wise, wise would be a high larynx. Man say would be high larynx. More nasal, ring. Wise. You could see it. If you see her from the side, you could really see this here. Go down. Man say.
Only fools rush in,
Low larynx, kind of.
but I can't help falling in love with you.
I love how she shapes the vowels. When she does an ah, you see her nice and open. Falling. Oh, she wasn't head. Falling in love. Nice and open. She nice lips here. With you. Forward lips, very nice. Gives it good resonance. She's like, what?
But I can't help
More in chest voice now.
falling in love
Back in head voice.
with you.
Okay, before she goes there now, it's so smart the way she uses her registers because this is right in the passaggio now of a very, like a very average ranged female voice. I'm not saying she's average. It's just an average ranged, her range lies kind of where mine would be probably too. Staying in head voice because she is still very sensitive here and soft. She's not pushing it, so she's not belting it out, and then she's gonna have to go higher. So it's smart to kind of go into head voice a little sooner. It sounds high in her voice, but this is not that high yet. But I can't help falling in love with you. And then so it's not crazy high, but it just sounds, after you're hearing that dark color in her voice and that lower end, it's like, what is she doing? It's almost like different singer now. It's like shifting gears. I mean, this is only an F. I love how she slides. That was the F. Nice connectedness there. It sounds so freaking high in her voice. The highest point here is a B flat. But it's after what you heard before that it makes this so shocking and so like, what? I don't know where this came from. And this transition, listen, the high, now you're like in this high register here on the higher octave, and then all of a sudden she goes back down with that low larynx. So different. I mean, her colors are like, what in the world? It's so interesting. Transition. Full chest voice now. And so well executed. Nice jump there. I mean, I love that. Now she's really belting it, but it's not that high in chest voice, but it sounds so intense. But I can't help falling in love then she just jumps up the octave, which is like, it's crazy. How she plays with her voice colors, it's just so smart. Besides the fact that it's extremely accurate. I mean, it's so clean. I don't know. Like, she sang this 100% live. It's crazy. It's just really, wow. I know she has been singing since she was a small child, and she had lessons already back then. So it really shows that she's well trained. And support is everything, you know? The awareness of the breath flow is what really allows a singer to control so much better. And if you want to learn how to control your voice better, I have a free course, 7 Days to Perfect Support. I will put the link below. You can check it out. Until next time, my friend, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.